Hey everyone, it's your boy, Big Bad Daddy Bardock here, and I'm back with another story time. So we've just come back from a skirmish, and we are well overdue for some R&R. We're all feeling pretty worn out, so we decide to blow off some steam. And you know what that means. Booze, booze, and more booze. At this point, I'm just knocking them back, and I'm trying to keep pace with Tora, who's part camel, I swear. Now, after getting pretty tipsy, we all decided to go for a dunk in the nearest pool. Now, this place is packed with Saiyans from all over. Some are just looking to relax and recover. And then there's us, just guzzling back the alcohol. Now, Tora and I can get quite competitive with each other, and after being intoxicated, it doesn't help the situation. Tora turns to me and says, you want to race? See who can swim faster. To which I respond, hell yeah. Now, Gine and Farsha are getting fired up. They start cheering like, come on Bardock, come on Tora. So me and Tora take our marks, and then go. Now, normally swimming a race is no big deal. But racing drunk in a crowded pool? Not such a good idea. Kinda like that good idea, bad idea skit from the Animaniacs.
It's time for another good idea, bad idea.
Anyway, we are tearing through the water like a couple of jet skis, and that's when this poor Saiyan woman who's crossing the pool gets in our path. Now I'm doing the front crawl, so you can probably guess what's about to happen next. My arm swings over and right crosses this poor girl straight in the face. Now I've leapt out of the water and I've grabbed this girl by the shoulders screaming like, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there, you alright? Now the Saiyan turns to me, she's holding her face but she's laughing. She responds, it's alright, it was a mistake that was bound to happen. Now Gine and Fasha rushed over to help and see if this girl was alright. Luckily, she was fine. So we're all relieved at this point, so Tora then turns to this girl and says, wow, you're the first person I've seen take a punch from Bardock here and still be conscious. She laughs again, we all chuckle a bit, and I offer to get her a few drinks as an apology. She agrees and decides to join us. Now, it didn't take long for her and Tora to start getting smitten and flirting. So it all worked out for those two in the end. After a few hours in the pool, we head out to get some more drinks and some food. Me and Gine grab our usual doner kebab, because we love eating mountains of meat. Some of the other members of the squad grab various snacks, etc. Now we come across this pudding vendor, and Turles buys 6 sealed bowls of rice pudding. Obviously, we're all very drunk, and the idea seemed like a good idea at the time. We all grab a few more kegs of beer and head back to our quarters for the evening. Now, in these quarters, we have a shared kitchen with a refrigerator unit. Turles eats one of the bowls of his rice pudding and puts the rest of them in the refrigerator. He then shouts at the top of his lungs, "Don't any of you losers even think of touching my rice pudding." And of course, this triggers an "oh yeah" moment in Shugesh's head. When Turles leaves to hang out with some Saiyans further down the hall, Shugesh then opens the refrigerator door, takes out every single bowl of rice pudding, and he proceeds to eat the entire lot. While he's eating it, he smirks and says he doesn't even like rice pudding. He just wants to annoy the hell out of Turles. But it didn't stop there. Shugesh then fills all the bowls with water, reseals them, and places them back in the refrigerator. Now me and Gine end up calling it. We grab a few beers and head back to the room for some, hanky-panky time. We end up going at it pretty much all night long. So, as a result, the next morning me and Gine are hanging. So we decided to head to the spa and jump in the hot tub for a little while. A few minutes later, Fasha then jumps in with Leek and Taro. We relax for a bit, and Fasha notices the scratch marks all over my chest and back and utters, "Wow, Bardock, looks like somebody got lucky last night." To which Gine turns bright red and then just sinks below the water. Blah, blah, blah. I reply with, "Well, you could say that, but how was your night?" Fasha then sighs and says, "It was going great," until she got woken up at the crack of dawn by Turles screaming, "Who ate all of my rice puddings?" Me and Gine start laughing as we both know exactly who it was and could just picture Turles' face as he opened them. Fasha then says, "I'm hanging like an old Saiyan's tits. I need to sweat this booze out. You guys down?" That sounded like a great idea, so we all jumped out of the hot tub and headed for the sauna. As we open the door to the sauna and climb in, we notice that Shugesh was already there, sitting in nothing but a towel. Not the best sight to walk in on, but we sucked it up and went in anyway. So we're in there for a good 20 minutes just talking away about last night and the prank Shugesh pulled on Turles. We all had a good laugh. Now this is where it gets interesting. Karma works in mysterious ways, and she is a harsh mistress. So remember when I said Shugesh was sitting there in nothing but a towel? Well, as he sat down, his testicles had obviously dropped and slid in between the wooden slats of the sauna. Since we had been in there for a good 20 minutes, and him even longer, the heat had caused his balls to swell. So as we go to stand and get up, all of a sudden Shugesh, as he's trying to stand, whelps out in pain. His ballsack had gotten stuck in the slats of the sauna. It's here Shugesh starts to panic, crying out, Guys, my balls are stuck. I can't get up. Help, my balls. Fasha and Gine go to take a look, and then jolt saying, oh my god. Yep, they're really down there. Fasha then tries to push them through the slats with her fingers, but they're too swollen and won't budge. Shugesh is screaming in pain. Gine then comes up with an idea. She leaves the sauna and comes back with a whole bunch of cups filled with icy water. She then throws them onto Shugesh's genitals. As he shrieks from the sudden cold water, she dumps all of the icy water onto Shugesh, and his Johnson and testicles start to shrink. Fasha starts to giggle. She puts her little finger next to his dick and then says, what's thicker, the pinky or the winky? Shugesh yelps with an F you, Fasha. And then, pop, Shugesh is free, with his manhood, but certainly not his dignity intact. What else can I say, Shugesh? Karma is a bitch. And that's the end of the story. If you enjoyed this story and would like to hear more, give that like button a... Smash that subscribe button. Smash it with all your might. If you want to stay notified, then give that bell a little ring-a-ding-ding, ding-a-ling chicken wing. My question is, do you have any embarrassing stories? If you do, tell us in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. Anyway, I'm gonna go enjoy another kebab with Gine. So I'll see you all in the next one. Bardock out.
He looks just like you though, don't you think?